Our Legacy Camion boot versus Frye Campus Inside Zip boot. Let's compare the two. They're both in the brown color. This is bourbon, and this is the new Phantom Tencel. First, we can talk about price, okay? $380 for these. They don't really go on sale, but there was a VIP sale on Black Friday, so this one ran me about $300 shipped. This one, as we all know, these are pricey. They ran me about $620, and $620 for a pair of boots is steep, but it might be worth it. I think it's more worth around $500, but you make that decision for yourself. First, let's talk about the leather. The leather on the Frye is much more stiff. The leather on the Camion boot, on the other hand, is loose and supple, as you can tell. Next, let's talk about the shape. Side profile, you'd probably think they're very similar, but you look at the back profile, you'll notice that the shaft is kind of collapsed, while the shaft on this is much more stiff and sturdy. And I think they do that on purpose because of the leather and how it fits. The leather on this is softer. It molds closer to your foot, like it hugs your calves like a Trojan. This leather on the hand does not hug your calves. It like hangs off of it like a loose piece of saran wrap. Now, when it comes to the rest of the shoe, let's talk about the toe box. The Camion boots, the toe box is much more square and wider in the toe box area versus the Campus boot is slimmer, more of an almond toe, not really a square toe as much. And you can feel that in your toes, okay? My toes feel like they're a little bit more free on this side. For the rest of the foot though, that changes. The Our Legacy boots are snugger. And I don't mean that in like a painful snug, they just feel more fitted, but also because it's more supple, the leather that is, it feels comfortable. Versus on the Campus boot, the leather is stiff, and because of that, they give you more room. So there's more room throughout the rest of the foot and the shaft. Now, which one should you buy? If you want a looser fit and you want a cheaper boot, get the Campus boot. If you want a snugger fit that molds to your foot right off the box, honestly. I put this out of the box, I'm like, wow, this is actually really comfortable. Versus this one, I'm like, this is gonna take some breaking time. But if you want something right out of the box, nice and comfortable, I would get the Camion boot, to be honest. From a pure stylish standpoint, I think the Camion boot also wins again because if you like a more minimal look, there's no extra detailing on the outside of the boot, which is where most people will see it. On the inside, you get the zip and you have this seam right here. The Campus boot, on the other hand, they have this cowboy detailing. I'm gonna call it. It's like a Western detailing on both sides of the boot. Now, this might help your decision a little bit more because this is a brown boot. In my head, brown boots are more relaxed, casual. You can wear them with more relaxed colors versus a black boot I'd probably prefer in the Camion boot. If you have a size 47 black Camion boot out there, but that is my review. Make your decisions. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments down below.